Okay, we have the very first Wolvden video of 2026. I'm gonna do a similar thing with this as I did with the horse reality video. Basically just an account overview for the start of 2026. So obviously this is our lead wolf, Moss. He hasn't been the lead wolf for very long. About a month now, a little less than a month when I'm filming this. But he's looking pretty good. He's almost level 20. I don't think it'll take me that long to get him there. But he's doing pretty good. He's alright. I'm pretty happy with him. I still absolutely love how he looks. He's just such a cutie. In terms of the rest of my wolves, we still have Neo as the stud. He's pretty old now though. He's gonna be pretty old soon. So I have to think about who's gonna replace him, which I'll get to in a second because I do have ideas. I think I know, fingers crossed if everything works out, who he's going to be replaced with. But he is getting old, and while we're talking about old wolves, we did have a couple others die. I don't know if I showed you when she died. Via, she was one of my favourite wolves. She gave birth to a lot of my favourite wolves. So Pip, Chris and Ghoul, three of my favourite wolves that I've got. That is their mother. I'm very sad that she died. We also had Kara die, another one of my favourites. She's so cute. I think we've kept a couple of her babies as well. Just this one at the moment. But she had some good babies. And then Sailor as well. I know I liked a lot of her babies. She was gorgeous. I don't know if we kept very many. Yeah, we didn't keep any. We did used to have this guy. I obviously sold him. But she made some good babies as well, so I'm very sad that she's gone. In terms of the rest of the wolves, I think in the last video I told you that I was separating them by their job, and then also a pups and adults folder, and my selling folder, and my raffle folder, which doesn't have anything in it right now, but I did have a raffle on. But I think I like it. I think I'm alright with it this way. Only because I'm not planning on keeping very many males anymore. I think once the ones I have die, I probably will try not to keep any, or if I do, very, very few. Which I don't have very many to start off with at the moment anyway. I used to have a lot more, but I have since got rid of quite a few. Now, I don't want to go through each wolf individually because you'll have seen most of these before, but I will go through any new ones that we've got, which brings me to this guy, which is hopefully going to be my next stud. So he is a chased wolf, which is what I said I wanted. He is tier 2 base, but I probably will give him a special base if I have one that I like for him. I gave him the wolf moon eyes, which are currently in the lunar event, which I think are gorgeous and suit his colour scheme really, really well. I like a lot of his markings. I am thinking of giving him the last remaining, what is that, 4 markings with some marking applicators if I can find some that fit him. And then he will get the piebald applicator. I can't remember which one I have. It is this one, the piebald blaze. He's gonna get given that, and then he will be the stud, and I think he could potentially do pretty well. I really like him. He's currently in a hunting party so that I can try and get his stats up, because he's not going to have the best stats, unfortunately, but I do think that that might not be a massive issue, but I'm going to try and level him up as much as I can. Other than that, I don't think we've really had any new ones since the last video. Most of these are pretty much the same. I think she might be new, actually. I got her, and then originally I was going to make her male and have her as the next stud, but then I decided against it. But she's still quite pretty. She's a tier 2 base. Got some nice markings. I think she looks really cool. Now I have to try and remember which ones have grown up that you've seen or not seen, which is difficult for my memory. I don't think you've seen her grown up, so I did give her the Tempest base. I love her total eclipse eyes. They are very pretty. I'm not sure if I'm going to give her more marking applicators. I might see if I have any that look good on her, but I think she's just going to stay like this for now. She's pretty. I like her. I know you've seen this one, but I added some decoration to her that I don't think you've seen, and I really like her. She's gorgeous, beautiful. Definitely one of my favourites. I think I was meant to give her a base applicator, but I don't think I have any that I like on her, so that's something I need to look out for in the future. Cyrus, I did decide to sex swap him into a her, just because we got a special base for free by breeding. We got wisp eyes for free by breeding, and obviously some good markings as well. It would have been a waste not to make it a female, in my opinion, because you get to breed the females a lot more often than you can pair bond breed males. So that is why he is now a she. Cerberus is still a male because I'm going to pair bond him to, which is up here, to Rosa, to get the combo base. I can't remember what it's called, but but they will make a combo base, so I'm just waiting for her pair bond cooldown to end, and then I can pair bond them together and breed them. Now we did get two very exciting puppies that I'll talk about later, which I'm not sure I'm keeping. I probably will end up selling them, but they kind of have to do with that as well. I don't know who else you've seen. I don't know if you've seen Charlotte, which I think was another one that was male that is now a female. Again, I'm not sure if I was meant to give a base or markings. I haven't ended up doing so because I don't have anything that I think looks good on her, but she's still very pretty. We also have Nip, which again was sex swapped. I did give some marking applicator. I think it's these two that I had, maybe these three that I added, which very happy with. I think she looks gorgeous. I also think that the uneven piebald is one of my favorites. Very pretty. I do also like whatever this one is as well. The frontal. That one is also quite cute, but I do think this one perhaps is my favorite. And then we had this girl grow up today, Misty. I love her. She is actually a moss and honey baby, which I was very excited for. So potentially her offspring could be the next leader, or maybe her offspring's offspring. I don't know how long it's going to be until I need a new lead. So anyway, her offspring or her offspring's offspring will probably be our new lead, and it would be great if we could keep passing down the patches split. I would love that, or at least some sort of patches or piebald, something like that. I would love that for a new lead. But I think she's very pretty. I think she looks a lot like her dad, and I really do like that color scheme. The sort of earthy tones with the green look very nice. Okay, I think that's it for the adults. We're going to go on to the puppies, and the very first one I want to show you is one that I am selling, which I haven't put up for sale just yet because I wanted to show you. We did get another piebald Dalmatian. It does have violet eyes, which I think are very cool. It's tier 2, it's got loads of markings, but it's a male, and I already have 2 Dalmatians, and I don't think I like it enough to keep it, so I am going to sell it. But he was very cool, so I wanted to show you him. Another one that was born recently that I am keeping is this guy. Now I'm not sure if he will be gender swapped or not, sex swapped, I don't know. I haven't decided, but he's got the husky eyes, tier 2 base, and some very nice markings. I think he looks gorgeous. He might be one of my favourite wolf designs that I've ever had. I think he is stunning. I don't know what particular bit about it I like, I just think it all looks great. I will say I really like the brown in the face. I don't know which marking, the brown snout, it must be. I don't know if it's like covered by anything else, but it just looks so cool. I really, really like it. So I am very, very happy to be having him. Again, I'm not sure if I want to gender swap him or not. I haven't decided. I do kind of still want some males to pair bond, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I think I'm also keeping this one. It doesn't have a name. It's a male again, tier 2. It's got the serene eyes, a couple cool markings. I think it looks good. I really like, again, this is another one I like the colour scheme. It's kind of earthy tones and green, which I guess I just like a lot. I think he might be a Neo puppy. He is a Neo puppy. Yeah, I like this one as well. So I don't know if we're going to sex swap him, but I am keeping him. Okay, now we have the puppy and an adolescence folder. You will have seen most of these, I'm pretty sure, but I'll go through them all anyway. We've got this girl here. She's got the halo eyes, which I really, really like, and she's more of a natural coat. We've got this one, which I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or not, which is why I haven't sex changed it yet. I think it's pretty. I don't know if I prefer it more than this one, because they are siblings. So I don't know if I'm going to keep them both or what, I haven't decided yet. We've got this one, which has the Rogaru eyes. I'm hoping that's how you say that. And also the ghost special base, which I bred, which I was very, very excited for. And this one also has black merle. You know, I really like a merle. This was obviously a keeper. And another one with a sibling that I think is arguably cooler, but does not have a special base. It's just a tier 1 base, but it has the same eyes. And again, it's got black merle patches and a couple other cool markings. So I did end up keeping the both of these. And I don't think I'm gonna change my mind on that. I do think both are worth keeping. This one, if I have a base applicator that I like on it, then maybe I'll change the base applicator. But I don't know. I haven't actually looked. Got this one, again, bred and kept because it was a free special base. I like the storm base quite a lot, so I was quite happy with that, and obviously it was a female. Could potentially give it an eye applicator. I haven't actually looked at any of the ones I've got yet, but it does have the black wraith, which is another marking that I really like, so I think she's a good keeper as well. We've got this girl. She is a piebald taunt, and she's also got serene eyes, which is why I kept her. Only a tier 1 base, but a lot of cool markings. And another Neo baby, apparently. I've been breeding a couple of my wolves with Neo recently to get a couple more offspring from him, you know, before he dies. I will be sad when he goes, but I think she's gorgeous as well. A very nice grey. I seem to be getting a lot of grey muted puppies recently, which I'm not going to complain about because I do like grey. But we are getting a lot of them. We've got this one, which looks like Hellspawn, which is why I really like her. But she's got the Sotera eyes. And again, a couple cool markings as well. Got a black shepherd in there and also the ghost wraith, which I really like. I think she looks very cool. We've got this one, which I'm not sure if I'm keeping or not. I think I mainly kept her because obviously it's tier 2 and it's tier 2 base and it's hazel eyes. And I think, again, the colour scheme's cool. It's natural earthy tones with green. I didn't realise I liked that so much, but I'm noticing a pattern here. I'm not sure if I am going to keep her. I'm going to wait until she turns an adult and then maybe I'll sell her while she's in heat. I don't know. I haven't decided. I feel like I'm going to have way too many that I'm keeping, so I probably will have to sell some. So she might be up there for selling, potentially, but I do think she's very nice. We've got this one, which is, again, I think the same father as the one previously that has the same eyes, but she's tier 2 base, again, some cool markings, so we're keeping her. We have this one, Spectrum Eyes, very cool, tier 2 base, lots of cool markings. I think she looks very cool. I think she looks incredible. The colours are very bright, which isn't usually something that I like, but mixed in with the sort of browny grey colour, I think looks very cool. I think it makes it stand out more, but also it kind of doesn't make it so that it's overwhelming. I feel like I'm not explaining how I feel about it very well, but I do think this is very, very cool. Hopefully we'll get some cool puppies out of her because she is incredible. Then we have this guy, a male. The only reason I kept him was he was a Tempest special base. I am debating giving him cool eyes, and also I probably will keep him male. Because like I said, it is good to have some male wolves, so I feel like I'm going to have a lot of them dying soon, a lot of the males that I already have, so I think they do need replacing, but I don't want to keep too many males, but he is currently a keeper. We had this guy, okay, the next two puppies are very cool. The next two are siblings, which is a shame, because I could have done something very cool with them, but it is a male. It's the Calum special base. It's got azure eyes, which I really like, and again, cool markings, but that's not what I'm focusing on. We've got his brother, which is the Diana special base with azure eyes and some cool markings. Now, what I would have loved to have done is make one of them a female, pair bond them together, and try for the combo base, but they're siblings, so I probably won't. I might end up selling them. I haven't fully decided yet. It would be good for money. They would probably give me some good money, but I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like it'd be a waste because while they are males, I could keep them and pair bond them and then I could just have all my males as a special base and it'd be really cool. But I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I don't know if they're worth keeping. I don't know if I have the space to warrant keeping them. I haven't decided, but they're puppies at the moment, so I don't really have to think about it yet. So I'm just gonna keep them for now. And then we have this very gorgeous girl. She is a piebald frontal, which is very, very cute. Got husky eyes. She's a tier 2 base. She does only have 2 markings, but I think they look great on her. Potentially could add some other markings with some applicators if I have any I like on her, but again, it's not something I've looked at, and I think she looks really cute as she is. But obviously breeding purposes, if she's got some nicer markings, that would be good, but I'm not too set on doing that. I might just leave her as she is, but she's very cute. I love her colour so much. I really do like grey wolves. I like them a lot. Okay, we'll look at my sales folder. There are a lot in here. I don't think there's any in particular other than that one that I've already showed you that I would like you to see. They're all just a bit meh, which is why they're for sale. But I think we're getting quite high on some of the generations. I think there was some Gen 22s that I've bred recently, which is a little insane. Yeah, look at that. I need to be checking when I breed some of these wolves what generation they are, because she is 8th gen, and I don't know who I bred her to, but they must have also been like a higher generation. I really do need to be careful about that because I don't really want to be getting too high in the generations. I don't know if it really means anything other than the fact that it's a little easier to accidentally inbreed, but I don't know if I'm that bothered either way. I don't know. But apparently we have had a couple that have some cool eyes. This is the Blood Eclipse one. I might end up chasing this one actually. I think that would be a good chaser. Obviously it's only a tier 1, but it's got the Blood Eclipse eyes and I think it's got some cool markings as well. He actually looks really cool. I'm kind of sad I'm not keeping him. He looks amazing. And we also had this one, which I have decided I'm going to chase. She's tier 2 base, got total eclipse eyes and some cool markings. I think she'll be a good chaser as well, but she's also gorgeous. I just sadly cannot keep all of the ones that I like. But I think I've got a good haul. I do think we'll be saying goodbye to quite a few more of my wolves fairly soon, particularly this top section, which is going to be very sad. Especially Pinkie Pie, I feel like she's not lasting much longer. She probably won't be here in the next video, which is a shame. I think she was the first ever piebald I had. I think I got her from a raffle, so I will be very sad when she goes. But yeah, it's getting to the time where a lot of my wolves are gonna be leaving us. I say a lot, I've got loads of wolves. Probably not even half of them will be going, but still pretty sad. But this is what I've got, this is what we're working with. There's been a bit of progress with my map. The only one I'm working on is Glacier. We have everything else, which is looking pretty good. And I'm not yet out of food or amusement, so I think that's going pretty good. We do have an event on at the moment. I'm usually pretty good at playing when the lunar event's on. I generally do get a lot of lunar tiers. I bought 2 of the Wolf Moon applicators, because I don't think I really bought much the last lunar event. But I don't think I'm going to bother with any of the marking applicators or base applicators. They're not really my favourite. I mean, they have added a new combo base, which I think looks cool, but I don't think I'm into it enough to warrant buying any of these because I don't really like the bases or the applicators. So I think I'm just going to save my lunar tiers. I don't feel like I need any sort of decoration for any of my wolves at the moment. I have bought things in the past, but I think I'm pretty fine with what I've got. I don't think there's anything in particular that I like that I want to get, so I think I'm just going to leave that as it is. So I hope you have enjoyed today's video. There will obviously be more Wolvden videos coming the rest of this year. I really do like making these videos. They're not going to be quite as frequent as last year, but I will aim to upload at least one a month, so keep your eye out. Also, if you're new to the channel, there is a whole playlist with my Wolvden videos. If you enjoyed this video and would like to go back through and watch some of the other ones, I'll have that linked. And I think it goes without saying, if you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like. And if you want more videos like this in the future, hit subscribe so that you can be notified whenever I post one of these videos. But that is everything for today. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Thank you.